Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway qualifying underway for the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Tonight we're in trucks at the Atlanta with the new repave and configuration of Atlanta. They race like Superspeedways, so we're going to include it in our Superspeedway Series. We are in qualifying. 21 Jeremy Clapper-Newell, watching him go around the track. A little over half the field out on track qualifying right now. Wait for the times to start trickling in. There's a 7 Travis Skrmeta out on track. Labor 12 Toyota. May or may not be from Canada, we're unsure. Jimmy G to the top of the charts. 25 Rev Motorsports Chevy. Matt Margerson currently second. Travis Skrmeta. Derek Watkins. Watkins showing off the Friday Fun Night truck. Advertising that right after this, we're going into Friday Fun Night. Got those beautiful pink wheels on there too. Great truck. Josh Carver to the top of the board. Number 3 Ford. Jimmy G takes it right back. Jimmy G to the top of the chart. Zach Margerson in P2. Jeremy Clapper-Newell P3. Trent Sneed now jumps up there to P3. Trayon Technologies Chevrolet. Jay Richter, the 02. Gets his Craftsman scheme up to the top of the charts. Nice stop there from Jay. When Newton goes P3, then Josh Carver. Carver in the 3, jumps up to the top of the boards. Dave Hoytsma, Blake Giglio out on track. Giglio sliding it across the line as he goes to the top of the boards. Blake Giglio slowing it down in style. He has the Thursday banners on the truck, but you know what? We appreciate him at least running one of our banners. Travis Skrmeta, same thing. He's got the banners on for Thursday, but we appreciate the effort. Although you'd think he would want to put a syrup sponsor on his truck. Skrmeta stays in 8th. Check out Derek Watkins. He is 10th. Logan Rhodes just came to a stop. He is 11th. Maverick Torquia running the original version of that truck I was showing off. Which you can tell was made for the last truck. Has the gaps in the paint and everything, but we'll fix it for him at some point. Maverick qualifies 18th. Got Ian Montrose out on track along with Lucas Hoytsma. I didn't get Ian his new truck with his new banner, so blame me for his paint having the Cave City. That's my fault. Sorry, Ian. Lucas out on track. He's in a Ford. What is this weirdness? I can't remember the last time I saw Lucas in a Ford. Had to be like season 2 or 3 of trucks. Been a long time. Isaac Keene in the 2. Both, Jay. Both is the answer. See what kind of lap Montrose is putting in. He's running the top here. I don't know if he's going to have time for lap 2, but we'll see. It's going to be cutting it close. Mike Edwards jumps up to P3 in the 14. Then comes to a stop. So Mikey goes to P3. We're watching Montrose and Walsh see if they have time to get their times in. Montrose registers 21st here. Isaac Keene's out on track also. The time is running out on these guys. Chris Walsh gets a lap down. He at least goes P20 in this all blue 18. I don't think Montrose is going to make it to the line. Time's running out real quick as he comes off 4. And there it is. Montrose does not get to the line. He will be 22nd for tonight's field. 33 trucks here tonight. Don't know what all that background noise is. A lot of background noise. Sounds like someone's talking in my head. Can you do in-car commentary? I mean, I suppose. All right, well, here we go. Atlanta in the Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Let's get this moved around, fixed up, and in the right place. It's showing as the race is over, which is not correct. Oh my gosh. There we go. 61 to go will work. Lap count's better though? Yeah, it's better. We'll give you that. 60 laps to do at Atlanta here. Run through our starting lineup presented by our friends at Labor 12. Appreciate them giving us this awesome starting lineup music as we run through the starting lineup, as several trucks are not on track. Blake Giglio, your pole sitter in the 16 M9 Toyota. Josh Carver will start second, not on track, in the number 3 Ford. Mike Edwards will start third in the footwear screen printing Dockside Ride Chevrolet. Lucas Hoisman of the Labor 12 low drag Ford starts in the 4th spot. Jay Richter in the Craftsman Toyota starts in the 5th spot. Jimmy G, the Rev Motorsports Chevy, starts in 6th. Quinn Newton, Labor 12 Pepsi Chevy in 7th. Zach Margison, Easton's Transportation Chevrolet starts in the 8th spot. Trenton Sneed, Trans Technology Chevy starts in 9th. Travis Grimetta, Labor 12 Toyota starts in the 10th spot. Jeremy Clapper Newell, Martin Sports Ford in 11th. Derek Watkins, Friday Fun Night. Yeah, sponsoring our Friday Fun Night later tonight. Isn't it great? He starts in the 12th spot. Logan Rhodes not out on track. Thanks, Logan. Dave Hoytsman starts 14th in the Real Tree Chevy. Ethan Evers, the Dockside Ride Chevy, starts in 15th. Then you have Jake Lawrence in the One Punch Man Toyota, starts in that 16th spot. You have Troy Burke in the 20, starts 17th. J.R. Deal, Cave City Toyota, starts in 18th. Cameron West, the Wendy Chevy, starts in 19th. Chris Walsh, the 18 Chevy, starts in 20th spot. Maverick Torquia, the Amp Energy Chevy, starts in 21st. Ian Montrose, Cave City Role Play Chevy, starts 22nd. Nathan Harper, the Chick-fil-A Ford F-150, starts 23rd. Harry Grindell, the Kamikaze Toyota, starts 24th. Cliff Mullins, Pinnacle Trailer Sales Chevy, starts 25th. Daniel Llewellyn, Labor 12 Chevy, starts 26th. Will Spark, Pushing Daisy Chevrolet, starts in 27th. Adam McKinney in the Toyota starts in 28th. Lucky starts 29th in the Labor 12 Chevy. Tony Sanders, I can't even read what that says, but we'll go with Juggernaut Energy on the side since we can't read the hood. He starts 30th in the 15. You have Kelly Hyatt in the Blue Moon Toyota starting 31st. Joe Monahan, the Toyota Tundra, number 6, starts in 32nd. And Isaac Keene, Rev Motorsports Chevy, starting shotgun on the field. 60 laps here tonight. You have one fast repair, 50% fuel in the tank. 33 trucks gridding up for this one. 60 laps from Atlanta Motor Speedway. And then right after this race, we jump into Friday Fun Night. Pace cars off. We're getting set for the start. Blake Giglio and Josh Carver going to lead us to the green. Green flags in the air. We are underway. Carver getting a huge push from Lucas Hoiswa. They're going to clear Blake Giglio and get down to the bottom from that top side. Josh Carver out to the front with the help from Ford Lucas Hoisma. How weird is that to say? Carver leads the first lap, picks up a bonus point. Now Hoytsma with Giglio and Edwards up to the top side. Carver finds himself alone on the bottom. Blake stays up high. Hoytsma sought to come down low. Looks like they're bringing Mike Edwards with them. Now Lucas gets shuffled out. Blake Giglio to the top. Oh! Lucas cut that really close, almost turned Mike Edwards. Mike Edwards now to the point with the help of Lucas Hoytsma. You have the O2 of Jay Richter right there with him. Should be a race of survival. You want to keep your truck in one piece and have something to race with at the end of this. As Edwards picks up a lap lead. Jay Richter in the 0-2. Heard him pre-race talking about he doesn't know if he should start drinking now or at the start of Friday Fun Night. I told him both would be acceptable. Blake Giglio working that high line. Has help from the 3 of Carver. Now Hoytsman jumps up to the top. They're going to try to see if they can't push by Edwards before Jay Richter gets to the back of him. Hoytsman gets clear. Giglio is not clear, so they're going to split up for the moment. Lucas stays to the top. Going to try to get Blake clear. Doesn't quite get the 16. Edwards pushes up behind Lucas. Lucas gets the lap lead. They're getting out of shape in the back. I believe that may have been the 6. One of the Toyota schemes. A few of them in the field tonight. 13. Adam McKinney got out of shape there, able to save it. Now we're 3 wide. Blake Giglio 3 wide for second. Carver through the middle. Carver has help from Rev Motorsports teammate there to 25 of Jimmy G. Hoytsman goes up to block him. The 3 gets in the back of Hoytsman, about turns him. I think we had a push the pusher moment there as the 1 of Ian Montrose hits the wall, gets dead sideways and saves it. There's a lot going on. And you see the 55. Margison's jumped up into this top lane. Lucas Hoytsman slides back up in front of the 3 of Carver. I think the 0-2 of Richter has seen enough. He's bailing out. I think that was Clapper Newell going with him. The 0-2 and 21 drifting back. The inside line now falling apart. Edwards has no help. Hoytsman now down to the bottom is the 3. Carver trying to take the lead from that high line. Highline is working well for those Rev Motorsports trucks. Now they drop to the bottom. Jimmy G pushing the 3 of Carver. Now Margison leads that outside line. Hoytsman wanted to jump up in front, I think, but Margison had enough truck there. Trenton Sneed trying to make his way up in there along with the 88 of Quinn Newton. Dave Hoytsman, he's up in that top lane, 3rd truck back. Get some new players towards the back of this top 10 coming in. JR Deals up there too. Mr. Outlaw, Derek Watkins, that pink and black truck. Edwards up to the top lane trying to lead that brigade. Quinn Newton may jump up there. Hoytsman's going to jump up there. Now we got 4 trucks on that high line and then a gap from the first 2 on the inside line. Trenton's going to fill that hole. Trenton all the way up to 3rd now alongside Lucas Hoytsman. Blake Giglio pushing Trenton along. Carver and Green continue to lead the inside line. It's like Nathan Harper's had an issue. Harper down on pit road. Joe Monahan, Tony Sanders, Cliff Mullins, they've kind of lost the draft. They've fallen back. Maverick Torquia, big time out of the draft. About to go a lap down Maverick Torquia. There is Maverick. And there is Chick-fil-A truck. I believe that is Nathan Harper. And we look for the field. There they are. Check in on the driver chat, see what's going on. Ooh, into the wall. I believe that was the 20. Troy Burke bouncing off the fence. Top 3 are single file. Battle is on for 4th between teammates. Lucas Hoytsman outside. Trent Sneed decides he wants to lead the top line. He'll jump out there, lead Lucas Hoytsman and Quinn Newton. Truck got a little sideways there as Hoytsman got right on his back bumper. Tires do become a factor here. The more they wear out, truck will start sliding around harder and harder to push. And that's usually when we start to see the yellows. Trenton Sneed going for the lead with help of Lucas Hoytsman on that high line. 81 truck pushing forward. Carver and Green on the inside line. Sneed and Hoytsma on the high line. See if we can get that big run down the backstretch and challenge into turn 3 again. Trenton trying to get down and get a little side draft on the 25, pull him back. Watkins with a quick blink there. All 33 trucks still running, quarter of the way into the race. Big difference from last week already. Got them 3 wide further back. And we're catching lap traffic. This could get real scary if the lap traffic doesn't get out of the way. We're catching Harper and Torquia. Hopefully they get way down out of the way. And stay down there and don't come back up in the corner.
Sorry, Jake.
Nice move there from the lappers to stay out of the way. It's like Blake Giglio jumped up in front of Trenton Sneed. Derek Watkins up to the 3rd spot on the inside line. Friday Fun Night truck. See if Trenton and Blake can push on that top line. I think the tires are starting to get worn out. It's getting harder and harder to make that momentum up high. See, the inside trucks are drifting up in the corner too, so their tires are starting to wear out. It's getting dicey. Oh, the 3, the leader, is going around. Oh, big contact for lots of trucks here.
Holy crap.
I wonder if there's contact between the first 2 trucks on the inside line, and then all hell breaks loose.
I got damaged, I don't know how much. Holy shit.
See if you can see what sets this off.
This first time I've driven.
Let Trenton hush up for a bit and see what we can see. Try to jump far chase. I think contact between the teammates here is going to get the 3 out of shape. Going down into 1. See him drifting up the track. Back end's coming around on the 3. And then right there, the 25 gets into him. Doesn't give him room to save it. Watkins gets into the 25. Trenton Sneed gets a piece of the 25. Trenton gets a big slide there. I think the wall actually kept him from going all the way around. Quinn Newton gets a piece there. See if Margerson, no, he gets collected. Back damage to him. Dave Hoytsma piles into it. J.R. Deal got a piece. Here comes the 70 of Harry Grindell. And then the trucks in the back just nowhere to go. The track gets blocked and they're trying to slow down. Brakes are locked up. I think Will Spark makes it through there, which is impressive. Well done, Will. Truck's way back in the back there, just coming to a stop like Jay Richter. Big accident. Edwards went way down low, yeah. I don't know if he made it, but he went down there. So everybody hits pit road, except for Harry Grindell, Jimmy G, and Jeremy Clapper-Newell. I'm a little curious what their strategy is. It's been 20 laps for everybody. Blake Giglio, the first one down and away. 16 truck rejoins the race. He did not take tires, so 9-second fuel stop for the 16. See the 6 of Monahan. Monahan did not come down either. I wonder if he got lucky dog or what the deal is on the 6. 6 all the way up to the pace car now. Don't quite know what Monahan's doing. We'll see if Monahan, or if Grindell, Green, and Clapper-Newell would come down the second time around. A little strange that they would stay out here.
potential, because it told you to pass me and you kind of came up. But yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not about to go like 3 laps down if I pit now is all.
Hey Tony, you gotta pass me. Y'all gotta pass me, like every single one of you. Quickly. I'm gonna get a black flag.
So the 4 trucks that stayed out do come down pit road, except for Clapper Newell. Clapper Newell stays out as the field forms up, getting set for a restart. I have no idea what's going through the mind of that 21 truck. Maybe, if he's hanging out in chat, we can find out. Let's see if he's hanging about.
I got a black flag. Can I get it third, please? I'm down here fixing.
Jeremy, DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, sir, we stayed out here when the entire field pit. What are we thinking strategy-wise?
Just trying to lead a lap and save, that's all.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. Said he wanted to lead a lap. That check that box. He's led a lap. See how it goes for him. I agree, Will. This is going to be dicey, interesting, spicy, all of those things. It's going to be a thing. Good thing or bad thing, I don't know, but it's going to be a thing. One-third of the way through this race. 20 down, 40 to go. Pace car is off. Clapper Newell going to lead him to the green. 21 truck gets us going. And back underway. Clapper gets a nice break. Could be a bad thing as they pull him back with the draft. See if Huisma gives him a push. He does. A little bit of a sideways. Oh my gosh! Get out of the track! Who was that? Somehow everyone's made it through there. That was not the way that should have gone down. Goodness gracious, this is a little too far. The whole field had to scatter to avoid him. See the 25. Who's the other one? And Logan Rhodes? Goodness gracious. All of that was a terrible idea. Clapper Newell still leads. Meanwhile, Lucas Hoytsma pushing him. The one of Ian Mantra, 0-1, excuse me. He's closed into the 3rd spot. Blake Giglio 4th. Kelly Hyatt 5th. Mike Edwards 6th. Ethan Evers 7th. Josh Carver in that 8th spot. Jay Richter 9th. Zach Martinson 10th. Field got a little spread out as they had to go around those lappers. That was terrifying. Will Spark 11th, J.R. Deal the Outlaw in 12th, Quinn Newton 13th, Jake Lawrence 14th, and Cameron West. That is the main pack. About a second back, you have Trenton Sneed. I think he's pushing the 13. 13 may not be on the lead lap. 13 is 1 lap down in the Lucky Dog spot. Travis Skermetta in the 7, trying to keep up with those guys. Then you have Derek Watkins, Harry Grindell, and Troy Burke all nose to tail, trying to run back down the main pack. Meanwhile, the main pack is 2x2 as Blake Giglio's gotten back up there. He's going to go around, and Clapper Newell gets a push from Ian Montrose, pushed down to the apron. Clapper gets chucked out of the pack. And Clapper Newell has those older tires, so he's going to be slip sliding around and probably not far from having to make a fuel stop. Teammates Giglio and Hoytsma as Giglio gets the apron. He's going to go up into the outside wall. Blake Giglio pounds the outside wall in the 16. As he caught the apron, and then his teammate got him a push into the tailgate. And 16, Giglio just destroyed the outside wall. Now Edwards is up top. The push from the 0-2 of Richter. Will Sparks in that top line with Quinn Newton. You see Kelly Hyatt, the 33. Inside line is Hoytsma and Margison. Ian Montrose, the 55 of Ethan Evers. closing in on halfway. Do give away bonus points at halfway. End of lap 30, we'll be giving out points to the top 10. Mike Edwards has dropped down in front of Lucas Hoytsman at inside line. Now Jay Richter leads the outside with Will Spark. A couple of Friday Fun Night veterans. By the way, stick around for Friday Fun Night. Get your chance to win $10 here tonight. $10 in iRacing credit to the person with the highest average finish across all 5 Friday Fun Night races. They go back to back to back to back all tonight. Right after the conclusion of your Golden Eagle Superspeedway Series race from Atlanta. Thank you, Rowdy. There's also this one, Rowdy. Field. Oh, Mike Edwards going around off of Lucas Hoytsma's bumper. Keeps it out of the pit lane. He'll be hoping for a caution to rejoin the pack here. 67, that's Cameron West, and he may get the yellow right here. Will Spark goes up and into the wall as Cameron West was under the yellow line and just came back up on the track, pushed Will Spark up into the fence.
Dave, you got shot there. Sorry, man.
Let's see what happens to Will Spark. See, West is inside. And he's pinballing between Richter and Spark. Quinn Newton right there, he gets a bad piece of it. Trenton Sneed was involved. Looked like Jake Lawrence.
I got a 0x and had 3 minutes of optional. Joe, you got to come by me.
Smoked the wall.
Telling me to let the 21 by me.
Well,
Joe, just come
that's
on,
how the
man.
stage points go out. Lucas
big
Hoytsma gets
goal,
10, Marges
clean
9,
up, we get
Montrose
that.
8, Evers 7, Jay Richter 6, Kelly Hyatt 5, Cameron West 4, Jake Lawrence 3, Scrimetta 2, and Carver 1.
You're rolling?
Yeah, he's rolled through everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lucas, I had so much faith in you.
I did too. That was kind of low talent right there. I'm sorry.
I saved it. You're good.
Edwards and Hoytsma having a laugh over the situation.
I got passing on a yellow.
Hoytsma hits his box.
fucking fit there, but
I'm hearing someone's team chatter. It's like
Any
Troy.
wave arounds, DG?
Why are you asking me? I'm not.
Wave around for what?
I'm more curious about why the hell you're asking me.
Yeah, right there.
There are no wave arounds, just lucky dogs.
Never mind. Forgot where I was.
The yellow flag is being waved around. There you go.
Cliff, if you're trying to say something, it's not coming through me.
Troy Burke leads as he stays out. Derek Watkins takes over P2. He's got a little bit of right rear damage on that 41 truck. Dave Hoytsma in third has stayed out, as has Sanders in fourth, and Maverick Torquia in fifth. Kelly Hyatt, a very short stop, so I think it was maybe a fast repair. 6-second stop. I don't even know if he get fuel in that time. Lucas Hoytsma, first one down and off with the tires. 4 tires and fuel for the 97. He'll be restarting 7th. Zach Margison and everybody on back also taking 4 tires. Montrose, Evers, Lawrence, Scrimetta, Carver, J.R. Deal, Cliff Mullins, Cameron West, Harry Grindell, Mike Edwards. And then you have Lucky, McKinney, Jay Richter. Jay is damage repair for that truck. Almost a full minute on pit lane. Quinn Newton, lots of damage repair. I think he's going to try to hold on to his fast repair. Hope he's fast enough. So that right front's pretty beat up on the 88. Trenton Sneed, he got the right rear into the wall, but his truck looks better than Quinn's does, at least. There's a minute and 14 for Trenton on pit lane. Will Spark first truck a lap down. He's going to hope for a quick yellow and get back on the lead lap in that 45 truck. He did grab a 4 Loco before the start in the O2. Jay Richter. The Craftsman truck had a 4 loco to start the race. That's great. So, 4 trucks overall stay out. We have Troy Burke, Dave Hoytsma, Tony Sanders, and Maverick Torquia. Slowly sipping it, he says. If we had Troy in voice chat, I would totally jump in there and chat with him. We are coming to the restart here. Pace car dives on off. 28 to go. Green flag in the air. Burt leads Sanders inside line. Dave Hoytsma and Maverick Torquay on the outside. Those trucks have a bit older tires, so we'll see how this all shakes out. Kelly Hyatt just fuel, so did not take tires here in that 33 Blue Moon truck. Fresh rubber is going to be coming from Margison and Hoytsma. 55 and 97 towards the back of that shot. See the front trucks are dancing around quite a bit, especially that orange amp 08. So we have a Hoytsma, a Maverick Torquia, and then another Hoytsma on that top side. Maverick stuck in a father-son sandwich. Down the inside line. I think that was Tony Sanders' 15 truck drifting up there. Maverick was doing his side-to-side dance. It was almost really bad. Fortunately, everyone able to keep it in line. 25 to go from Atlanta. Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series. Brand new series this season for Sidewinder. All Superspeedways all the time. People that are a fan of this sort of racing. Definitely makes for entertaining TV. Dave Hoytsma trying to get up and lead a lap there in that 79 truck, and he just might get it here. And does. Dave Hoytsma leads that lap. Someone's in the wall. And we have a scramble in the back. Jake Lawrence is involved. Blake Giglio there in the 16. Hard to tell where that one started. It wasn't in the top 10 trucks for sure. Oh, right in front of Blake. Let's try to see who that was. Jimmy G's up by the wall, and Jake Lawrence. Are they 4 wide there? It was really close. Jake Lawrence and the 25 of Jimmy Green get together up on a wall, and around they go, collecting half the field behind them. Back under yellow. Let's far chase that one. Still trying to figure out what even happened there. So they're 3 wide here. Lawrence, I guess, didn't know the 25 was there. Comes up and into the wall they go into turn 1. Collects the 68, the 70 of Harry Grindell. Harry's truck pretty beat up now. Blake Giglio is in there. Let's watch this one from Harry. See him all collecting on the top side. He tries to woe it down. Mike Edwards in the 14 gets a piece. The 6 was lagging through people there. Kind of a neat trick. And here they come back to pit lane. Be a lot of repairs there. That puts Ian Montrose, the Bulldog, out front. Kelly Hyatt second. Cliff Mullins third. Ethan Evers fourth. Margison on pit lane. I think Hoytsman is as well. So just Evers in the top 4. Evers, Mullins, Hyatt, and Montrose stay out here. Let's take a look, see who still has those fast repairs. Always important in this type of racing. The top 5 all still have them. Dave Hoytsman's burned his, as has Burke. Scrimmetta still has one. Torquay used his. Margison, Sanders still have them. And Newton, Edwards, Carver all burning them up. McKinney's used them. Lawrence and J.R. Deal have all spent their fast repair. And get a split. Check your favorite drivers outside the top 20. Only one truck out of the race. Isaac Keene in the 2 finished 33rd tonight. see if we can have a chat with Ian Montrose, leading the race. Ian, DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we find ourselves out front here. 4 of you stay out, the rest of the field coming down pit lane. How do we feel about the going to the end here? I think you have to pit one more time, won't you?
Nope. I think we can get that, so we should be good. Tires, I got last time in, so I think, yeah, I think we can get there, so we should be good.
10-4. Good luck to you, and we'll see if we're talking to you at the end of the race here, bud.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Ian Montrose in the one truck says he good to the end here, so he'll be going 28 laps on this tank of fuel and tires. Of course, you always have to wonder about overtimes and this sort of things. So he's hoping it goes to regulation, doesn't go past. Top 4 trucks stay out for the track position. '25 versus the world.
It's funny, I'm 3 laps down. I'll probably still get them all back the way you all got.
Wow.
Think about the word pendulum and try and spell it in your head.
Pendulum.
Think about the word talent. Probably, maybe that's just a dream for you, but you know.
Wow, Will Sparks being spicy.
Oh, we're racing.
Ian Montrose jumps out to the early lead. Cliff Mullins being pushed by Lucas Hoisman, and Daddy Dave right behind son Lucas. Cliff Mullins wants to get the lead here. Getting pushed by Lucas. Ian Montrose up the track a bit. Here come Lucas and Dave Hoisman on the inside line behind Cliff. We'll see if Team Hoytsma stays loyal to Mullins or if they try to split him off wide. Mullins has some rear damage to that 37 Chevy. Someone just bounced off the wall. So far, Hoytsma staying loyal to Mullins. Montrose thought about coming down to the bottom line. Good thing he didn't. Kelly Hyatt had filled that hole. Now he's going to come down right onto the 20s. Front bumper, Troy Burke. Just got a hello there.
I'm so fucking loose. What is going on?
Your tires are worn out. Ethan Evers into the wall. In the 8 truck, the field scrambling to get around him. As the 8 of Ethan Evers hits the wall and slows down on the high line. Now they're 3 wide. The 3 Carver is there. 08 Torquia. So trucks are dancing all over the place. Blake Giglio, seen him have his issues tonight. He's 25th right now. Kelly Hyatt, Ian Montrose in the top line. Travis Scrimmetta in the 7. Coyne Newton up there too. 17 to go. Works into 1 and 2.
Yellow line down there.
Giglio. This letting us know there's a yellow line down there.
No one off the way. Oh!
Oh, Carver just bounced off the 08. Somebody towards back of the pack bounced off the fence.
In front of me there at 08. Come on now.
Lucky just checked up. Lucas pushing Cliff Mullins. He's all the way into the tailgate of that 37 truck, and still the outside line. Kelly Hyatt as Cliff Mullins about loses it there. Owen Hyatt gets turned by the one of Montrose, gets Cliff Mullins involved, and we have a huge pile up at the front. Massive accident on the backstretch. I think everyone's in it. Oh my gosh. That happened at the front of the field. Collected everybody. I think that started around Montrose. Let's see.
Man, I was scared.
Almost made it through there.
On board with the one of Montrose. Hyatt gets up the track, and Montrose gets Hyatt in the left rear and turns him down. I think both Hoytsmans get a little piece. Mullins gets the worst of it up there. He gets turned head on into the wall. Montrose bounces through him. Let's watch Lucas's. I think he gets a little bit of door contact. Just a little bit of right front. Does get a tiny bit of damage. And all hell breaks loose behind. Burke's in it. Sneed, Edwards, 07 of Harper.
Where's 15? Yeah.
Let's see if Margison, he gets a bit of a nose hit. Trenton Sneed gets spun around there. Let's try to watch Trenton through here. Well, if they had fast repairs, I think they're gone now. It's like the Caterpillar truck gets into the back of Trenton. Spins him around. Travis Scrimmetta there, he's got some right front damage. Quinn Newton's around.
Checking up in the T1.
Yeah, Rafa.
Alright. Lucky getting high. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck, Mike?
What the?
Yeah, I got took out last week under caution by
Harm.
Well, there goes that lucky dog.
Well, he gets in the back of Mike Edwards and
You
turns
have
him.
some wrinkles in your left rear, Trent.
What the fuck?
Bam.
The proper nomenclature is what fuck?
Correct.
I was just driving and a goddamn ass eater just slid in front of my face.
That was pretty funny. Oh, good stuff. Yes, all the WFs in chat. So Lucas leads, Daddy Davis second. Then you have Margison, Ethan Evers, who is just in the wall, finds himself in fourth. Will Spark is fifth.
What do we need?
I could, but we couldn't use it in the race. There's Cameron West. We could use it all Friday Fun Night long, though. That'd be fun. Maverick Torquay is 7th. Mike Edwards, after getting pounded by Daniel Wallen in the back. 8th. Trent Sneed, after going around in that, has no left front fender. He finds himself 9th. Oh my gosh. Then trucks that came to pit road. Ian Montrose. Looks like he's taking his fast repair. Brand new 01 truck there. Travis Scrimmetta 11th, Kelly Hyatt 12th, McKinney in 13th, Jay Richter 14th, drinking the 4 Loco, Daniel Llewellyn's 15th, Troy Burke 16th, the 20, looks like he's taking the fast repair here. Then you have Lucky on pit lane. I think Lucky still has his. It's usually his strategy. Yes, he does. Still has his fast repair left. There's Quinn Newton. He used his up. 12 to go. All about survival at this point. As Superspeedway racing tends to be. Field enters turn 3. We're getting set for a restart. It'll be 11 to go at the stripe. And here we go. Team Hoytsma on the front row for the restart. Son Lucas going to jump up in front of Daddy Dave. And you have Margison and Ethers, and they are all single file through the front 4. Will Spark and teammate Cameron West side by side. And they're going to get single file. Then you have teammates Mike Edward and Ian Montrose. Maverick Torquay, Kelly Hyatt. A lot of single file up towards the front. And yet the caution is out. Looks like Clapper Newell has had an issue. Let's see. Cliff Mullins, no way. Oh, may have been contact from Giglio that pushed Mullins up. Let's take a look from the chase cam here. And contact from Giglio pushes him right up into Clapper Newell. Blake Giglio sending Cliff Mullins up the track into Clapper Newell. And we wreck for 20th. Perfect. So 22 trucks still in a lead lap. 5 trucks 1 lap down, and then Derek Watkins 2 laps down. Chris Walsh and Joe Monahan 3. Jake Lawrence 8. Jimmy G 11 and counting. As the field hits pit road. Lucas Weissma, we're used to seeing him up towards the front of the field. Daddy Dave P2. Zach Martinson P3. And then you have Evers Spark as the lucky dog. I believe that was Harper in the Chick-fil-A truck. I'm so used to seeing a different Dallas Cowboys paint scheme for Nathan. The Chick-fil-A truck gets back on the lead lap. Now I have 23 on the lead lap. 9 laps to go.
I'll use my hand signal.
I was hoping that conversation would continue because I was really confused.
Ray, that front right is pretty fucked. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, I got a meatball. Quinn, how's the front of my truck look?
That's impressive, Jay. Who ate you? $13 McKinney. Cliff got him back. Oh god. Don't tell the admin that. Alright, everyone got the memorization for who has Lucky Dog, who has Fast Repairs left?
You need to pass me 21. I got the longest. I got a black flag for speeding a pit, so go. They told me to stay behind you.
Daniel, go around, bud. This game's freaking bugged.
Ray, do you still have your fast repair?
Bugs.
Can I get a black clear for having entered the closed pits because I got meatballed under yellow?
That's probably a fair one to clear. I'd clear that.
Hey, you still got that fast repair?
Not anymore.
You're sitting golden then. You're good.
What's been a lot better?
That's
So
fair.
you put on a show here.
Pace cars off. Here we go. Team Hoytsville once again the front row for the restart.
Black clear.
Green flag is out. Making our way to turn 1. 7 laps to go. And the caution is immediately back out.
Good job, guys. How many green lights are there?
3.
Great.
Cameron, can you not back it up next time?
Oh, Jake Lawrence, 68 truck. Looks like he checked up, maybe missed a shift. Let's watch this from Far Chaser. He might have been trying to clear that black flag for him.
Come on, boys.
What's the black for?
Passing under yellow, and I was 3/4 of a lap behind everybody.
He checked up for the truck in front of him, and then the 6 did not check up, gets into the back of him, shoots Lawrence into the inside wall. And the 6 truck did not check up. Monahan gets into Jake Lawrence on that restart.
That's not what I meant, Dave. You know.
And
What, you wanted to
Blake
run?
gets into Monahan. Nathan Harper gets the 6.
Well, I think Luke's has a flat tire.
Jake Lawrence is just
I am
destroyed after
taking
that.
up in turn 3.
Yeah, I got left rear flat and I have to come down.
Left rear flat. And then turns back on track.
Oh, you just broke my heart, Lucas.
4 of the top 5 trucks have the right banner on. Hoytsma, Spark, and Evers. Again, the 14 truck's my fault. I didn't give him the right banner. Fire the painter for that 14 team.
Lucky dog coming high.
The lucky dog is high. I think that is the 5. Logan Rhodes. Back to the lead lap. Now we have 24 trucks in that lead lap.
Jake, I got run over from behind under yellow after the pits had been open. Can I get a black clear, please? Because I got meatball for it. I did nothing.
Jake, if you hear me, I would say yes to that one.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
true
can hear me.
story.
That did happen. Yes.
I can vouch for him.
That did happen.
He got rear-ended and then into my damn right rear.
Ouch. Trenton.
I thought he just didn't slow down and rear-ended me, but evidently he got hit into me.
Scott's picking the 8. Who else in chat wants to throw out their pick for a win tonight? It's going to be hard to beat them Hoytsma boys. 1st and 3rd, they'll be lining up nose to tail for sure. The 14 truck's picking the 14 truck. It's probably a safe
Ray.
bet there. Diz Devil, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a delightful Friday night. We're getting ready to get into the Friday Fun Night. Giving away monies in races here soon. William picks the Delta Prime trucks. Not biased at all. Does anybody have any unbiased picks here? At least Scott picked someone not on his team. Just kidding. He did pick Ethan. Does anyone have an unbiased pick? I'm not teammates with the Hoytsmas, and I'm saying they're going to be hard as hell to beat. Of course, picking the guy who's won the most races in SRL history, and his father is probably not that much of a stretch. 97 always wins, even when he's not driving it.
Twist, that's biased.
It's biased to pick the guy with the most wins in SRL history. Oh man, we will have 3 laps to go. Something tells me we're not done wrecking. But hopefully we make the white flag before we do. That way we can get into Friday Fun Night. Heaver Fever. Sitting there in the 5th spot. He's got a little bit of damage, so yeah, back end's pretty trucked up. Pace car's off. 3 laps to go when we get to the stripe. Coming down to it at Atlanta. Lucas Hoytsma gets on that loud pedal. Kind of a separation back to his dad. A little surprising there. Figured they'd be in team chat and get that timed a little better. Margison's going to tuck in behind Daddy Dave. They're going to have a run on Hoytsma, on Lucas. Can't just say Hoytsma when they're both here. Delta Prime trucks have all lined up behind Margison. See if they go out to the wide side. They do. Evers has some left front damage. We'll see if they have enough speed. Will Sparks going with them. They're alongside Daddy Dave for 2nd. Edwards now trying to push Evers all the way to the lead. I think Evers actually led that lap. And the caution is out. That means Evers will have control of the field. Let's see what our caution was for. Watkins is around in the Friday Fun Night truck. Let's see if we can get a replay what happens to Derek. He's between the 20 and 16. Giglio gets up a little high, gets into the 20. I believe that's Burke. Around goes Watkins. Hard to tell from that angle if it was more on Burke or Watkins. May have been a 50-50 sitch. Let's
Pace
see.
car's coming out too, boys. Come on, some of them got that.
Waiting for you, 20.
Watkins is going to shoot the gap here as Burke's up by the wall. We get a little bit of a blink when they come out of 4. I think Watkins got a little bit too high, and I would maybe say 60 Wacky and 40 Burke, as Burke was a little lower than maybe expected to be. So that makes things interesting up front. Ethan Evers, Lucas Hoytsma, Mike Edwards, Dave Hoytsma, Ian Montrose, Zach Martison. What will they do for lining up on this restart here? You would think the teammates will line up nose to tail, but that's going to also allow teammates to line up on the outside nose to tail. Do you break them
Come on,
up?
guys, let's catch up. Some of us got damage to fix. Why are we laying back so far?
Reasons? Because I feel like it.
The dick move, man. Dick move.
Wow. Anger. We got beef. I don't even know who he's mad at, but we got beef. If I'm honest, I don't even know whose voice that is. I don't see anyone really laying back. And Cliff lets off a little bit there, but whoever's behind the 6.
Jay, do I make you nervous back here?
That's the 3 behind him. That's the guy that's mad.
I'll take them 3 wide and start crying.
I mean, it's Atlanta. It's really hard to go 3 wide. Not a good idea. See if we can have a chat with Lucas. Lucas, DG in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you and your dad look like you're going to be working together once again on this restart. You've been side by side for a bunch of these, and now you're going to be probably nose to tail, assuming Evers lines up with his teammate. What do you feel about that outside line? It's been kind of the ticket to making the passes tonight. You think you're going to be able to push up there and get this win?
Yeah, try our best. Got my dad behind me. Let's see if we can try to work something out. I don't know. I think it's going to get crazy. Everybody's going to be pushing even harder now that we're on a green-white checkered. And I think the wreck's going to start up front this time, but we'll just have to see here.
10-4, good luck.
Thanks, man.
Alright, I'll make sure to wreck you then, Glenn. There he is.
At turn 2.
Drink, motherfucker!
Why did that come through?
If someone doesn't send a 3 wide up the middle, they're a loser.
You say if they don't?
I got you. I got 2 laps to make up anyway, so I'll do it.
Time to check.
You won't.
There we go. Got the hydrate in.
Oh, dare me.
Yep. New sub badges. All kinds of new stuff. All kind of new stuff. There's some new emotes too. Exactly. We got beef. Of course Cliff volunteers for that. Why wouldn't he? Alright. Delta Prime on the inside, CTC on the outside, at least for the front 2 rows. Margison 10/10 there in 6th. Green flag back in the air. Inside line does not get a very good start. They're all working together as a team, but did not get it going very good. However, Hoytsman's all island by himself. Lucas, no help up there on the top. He's going to try and suck in behind the 1 truck of Montrose. As they get clear. Delta Prime trucks 1, 2, and 3 on this green-white checker. Will Spark trying to push Daddy Dave on the outside of Will Spark. See who jumps out to the outside and when. Montrose gets to the inside of the 14 of Mike Edwards. White flag is out. Ethan Evers. Oh, they're wrecking behind. And there goes Lucas Hoytsma out. Ethan Evers is around. Ian Montrose is out front with Mike Edwards as everyone's still wrecking behind him.
What the hell, Will?
You know, what the hell, Will? It looks like Ian Montrose, Mike Edwards are going to pick up a 1-2 finish here. Ian Montrose gets the win. Mike Edwards P2. Jay Richter brings it home third. Lucas Hoytsma showing his fourth for some reason, but I don't think he got fourth.
Good job, Ian.
Yeah, now it shows Harry Grindell. Ian Montrose, the Bulldog, picking up the win tonight in that Cave City Chevy. Then disappearing.
Oh, hey, Lucas.
Where'd he go?
Montrose has won this race.
Where'd he go?
Well survived, Ian.
Oh, he's back. That was a brutal last lap, to be honest. Montrose getting the win. If we can get the top three.
Sorry. I'm trying to finish the race, sorry.
Top three to the interview room, please, and thank you.
I've developed a vibration.
It doesn't sound good. If we can get Richter, Edwards, Montrose to the interview room. I'm going to bring Montrose up while he's all happy. If I can find him in this. There he is. Ian, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, when the smoke cleared, you were the last one standing. Tell me how you got that win tonight.
Yeah, great teamwork. You know, like the whole of Delta Prime there worked really well together at the end. Put ourselves in a great position to win. Unfortunately, it ended with a wreck like that. I'd prefer to just win it and fighting for the win and going on green. But you know what? We'll take Delta Prime's first win in this league, and we'll celebrate it.
10-4. Congrats on that big win. You got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank you in the broadcast booth. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks to... you're the admin on this one?
Yes.
I'd like to thank the admin, DG, as well. I appreciate him for that. But for real, though, thank you to Golden Eagle as well for sponsoring the series. Super appreciate them. And yeah, thanks to the team again. It was just a fun little race after the IMSA race. So yeah, good night all around.
10-4. Congrats on the win, and we'll see you back here next week, my friend.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks again to Michael and Ethan. And Cody, hope he gets his computer fixed soon. So appreciate it.
10-4. Ian Montrose picking up the win tonight. Now if we can track down Mike Edwards. Mikey, DG in the booth, you got a copy?
Hi.
Hi. Well, we brought it home P2 tonight. How in the world did you get that done after being in seemingly every wreck tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. Got spun, got ass pounded, got sideswiped, got hit under caution, hit the wall, spun out, saved it to the grass, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Good teamwork. Had a very damaged truck there at the end, but it kept up. So at least one of us got the win.
I mean, it looks like most of your damage was at the back, so if you're going to have damage, might as well be back there where it doesn't affect the arrow as much, right?
Yeah, I was like, I'm up here again. I'm not going to pit because middle and back was kind of scary. Yeah.
And it gets scarier as these races wind down.
Yeah, I wish Ethan could have finished up there with us, but it looks like it was bad timing with me getting hit from behind and tapping his bumper, and these trucks are too aero sensitive now. But you know, congrats to Ian. That was pretty cool that one of us won it. It was fun racing the whole thing. It was pretty clean for the most part. At least up front.
10-4. Well, congrats on that strong P2 run. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
Yeah, Fort Worth Screen Printing, KVRP, Labor 12. What am I missing here? Dockside Reynolds, New Season. I know I'm forgetting somebody. You're going to have to help me out here.
I mean, just read the truck. You got Fort Worth Screen Printing, Dockside Rise, EPI, Cave City. You got your Autism Awareness, Labor 12.
Yeah, there you go. You timed it perfect. I can't get a good camera view. It is not wanting to work to my favor. Yeah, there you go. Shout out to them.
All right, bud. Congrats on that strong P2 run, and we appreciate you. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
Now we go bring in Jay Richter, who finishes third tonight. Jay, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you brought that Craftsman Tundra home in the third spot tonight as we get ready to kick off Friday Fun Night. How far into that Four Loko did you get?
I'm probably about. I still got over half.
So what you're saying is the secret to these races is to drink the Four Loko?
Apparently, and to get nailed from behind for absolutely no reason.
Perfect. Perfect. We'll do that every race, and you should never be out of the top 3.
You know, I played it safe, but I also didn't, because I don't know if you noticed, but I got halfway points.
You did. It happened. I read
Which
off all
is-
10 names.
Which is not something that I normally go for.
No, normally.
But
you're
I
just
was in
cruising.
like 12th on that restart, and I said, you know what, screw it, we're gonna go for it. I trust these guys.
That was a terrible idea, but it worked.
I mean, we had good racing for the first 20 laps, so I don't know why we couldn't keep it up for the last 40, but
I guess the aggression picks up, people lose that patience, and fuck shit happens.
people get a lap down and they think, we can just send it 3 wide because why not? And it's just unnecessary, and especially at this track, 3 wide is not a good idea.
Correct. Just all I gotta say, correct. All right, bud. Congrats on that P3 finish. You got the friends, family sponsor shoutouts for us tonight.
Yeah, the friends and the family, of course. Golden Eagle for sponsoring this series. You guys for putting it on. All the other sponsors in the league that just sponsor all the series and allow us to put on these great races, regardless of the series, regardless of the track, regardless of the car. Like Fort Worth Screen Printing, Cave RP, Fleet, all the sponsors.
10-4. Congrats on that strong P3 run tonight. Following up a good finish last week, you should be pretty strong in the points after 2 weeks. We'll see how it shakes out here in a little bit. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
That is Jay Richter finishing P3 tonight in the O2. If we can quickly take a look at our final results from this one. Promise it's coming. It just doesn't want to take its time. As usual. There it goes. Seems if I click it like 6 times, it helps. Ian Montrose, Mike Edwards, Jay Richter, Harry Gردell, Blake Giglio picking up top 5s. Travis Gravetta, Lucas Hoytzwa, Nathan Harper, JRDL, Trenton Sneed rounding out your top 10. Josh Carver, Zach Martison, Quinn Newton, Cameron J. West, Tony Sanders, Will Spark, Lucky, Ethan Evers, Daniel Wallen, Dave Hoytzwa rounding out your top 20. 21 through 30, Maverick Torquia, Kelly Hyatt, Troy Burke, Logan Rhodes, Jeremy Clapper Newell, Adam McKinney, Cliff Mullins, Derek Watkins, Joe Monahan, and Chris Walsh. In the final few starters, we have Jimmy G in 31st, Jake Lawrence 32nd, Isaac Keene finishes 33rd. Have you guys enjoyed that race tonight? I know it can be frustrating because, well, that's just how Super Speedway racing goes most of the time. But I enjoyed it from the broadcast booth. Hopefully you guys did as well. It was entertaining, to say the least. Let's thank our sponsors here real quick, and then we'll get on to the Friday Fun Night Fun Stuffs. Let us find our sponsor page, and here we go. Fleet 911 Fleet Services. They do our Cup Series on Wednesday. Cave City RP does our Thursday Night Truck Series and helps us do giveaways every single week. Fort Worth Screen Printing and FWScreen.com, John Garrett. They're giving away a free shirt to the winner of that series from the ARCA series from John Garrett, so that's cool. FSM Customs doing button boxes for our IMSA series. Golden Eagles, you just saw this series here tonight. Golden Eagle Superspeedway series. GoldenEagleSyrup.com. And then Light of My Life, they give away a candle every Tuesday. M9 Performance does our setups and sponsors our modified series on the Tuesday night late race is our triple header there. Steve Tombstone Game Farming doing our Street Stocks on Sunday. Spit and Venom Podcast doing our ARCA Monday series. Then 1023 Graphics, they do our Dirt Street Stocks on Tuesday. Appreciate them. If you want some awesome base paint schemes to slap your logos on top of, that's a perfect place to go and check that out. 1023graphics.com. Thank you guys for being here tonight. That does it for our YouTube recording. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week.